Hello, Anthea here. I just wanted to share some thoughts with you regarding success. What does success even mean, right? It's subjective. Everybody has a different definition of success. So, success could be, I survived the pandemic. Success could be that I managed to get a job in the midst of a pandemic. Success could be I have, £50,000 or dollars in my bank every 2-3 months. Success could mean owning multiple properties across the world. Whatever success means to you is going to be the thing that determines whether or not you are happy and content with your life. Now, one of the questions that I want to ask you is, have you made room for success? Because it's all good saying that you want all of these things, but in order for you to get to the life that you really, really want for yourself, you need to do certain things. Have you created the space in your life to actually achieve that success? Because if you had everything that you ever wanted now, you wouldn't be dreaming of the next thing. So whatever it is that you're doing now is not necessarily going to get you to where you need to be. Now, one of the things that some of my clients tend to tell me that there's probably the biggest issue that they have, or the biggest challenge that they have, is that they lack time. I don't have enough time to do this. I don't have enough time to be on social media. I don't have enough time for all of that. And the perspective that I offer is, have you created enough time? We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It's just that some people choose to create things to do in the day that move them closer to their goals rather than away from their goals. And so in order for you to have success, you have to make room in your life. All of the activities that you have going on right now, unless you are starting to bear witness and feel the success coming into your life, it means something has got to go. You need to make room. Success doesn't just happen. And when I say make room, I'm not just talking about things that are happening, physically and externally. I'm also talking about things that are happening in your head. These thoughts of, I can't do this. It's too difficult. I should do that. These are all thoughts that are preventing you from having the right mindset in order to move forward, in order to actually believe that the life that you want to create for yourself is something that is possible. So how do we actually go about making room? There's 3 things that I probably recommend that you do. The first one, and I think this is probably going to be the toughest thing for most people, is to actually just reflect on your life. Who is in it? Why are they in it? What do I do? What things do you have going on in your life? Once you've envisaged what your successful life looks like, are these the people, the things, the thoughts, the behaviors that will serve you and help you to maintain that success, or even take that success to the next level? If it's not, then potentially you have to make room. And sometimes that means doing difficult things. It means letting go of people, letting go of relationships. Are people sucking the energy out of you? Do you find that you leave certain people's presence feeling negative, either about yourself, about your dreams, about the world? What things do you spend your time on that don't actually help you get anywhere? They don't help you to learn. They don't help you to change your mindset. They don't actually help you to get any closer to the life that you envisage for yourself. It's a question that you need to ask yourself. What do I need to let go of in my life currently in order to make room for the success that I want in my future? Now, once you've spent some time actually reflecting, and like I say, it's going to be difficult because you're going to come across a lot of people or a lot of things that you've grown attached to and believe that you either owe them something or need to be doing it. But again, you have to think to yourself, how is this helping me get closer to the life of success that I really want? If it's not, then it should not be a priority in your life. The next thing I think would be useful for you to do is actually create a morning routine. Now, I find I do this myself. I've kind of tweaked it over the last kind of like 9 months, but ultimately the morning routine is how you set yourself up for the day. Are you setting yourself up for success? Or are you setting yourself up to sit there at the end of your day, reflect back and wish that you had done so much more? Regret not completing the 50 things that you've got on your to-do list. You know, we've all done it. So I'm sure you can all relate. What are you doing in the morning that signals to your brain and your body that you are ready to move forward with action to get closer to your life of success? So a few things that you could do within that space. I think I've shared in a previous video about some of my morning practices, but you can wake up, you can pray, meditate, do gratitude exercises. What are you grateful for now? You may not have the life of success that you want, but what are you grateful for now? Set your intention. What are you planning to do that day? What is the aim? What is the intention that you have that day? Move your body, do some exercise, some yoga, some weight training, whatever it is that you're into. Move your body, because that generates the momentum that you're going to need to take you through the day. And get outside. You know, there is nothing more important than gaining clarity when you are outside in nature. Go for a walk, go for a run. You know, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever, do that. You know, and if you want to keep learning and keep growing, educate yourself. Listen to some inspirational speakers or read a book that's going to help you in your personal development. But get really, really laser focused on your intention to have a life of success. And then the next thing to do is to actually create a routine. Decide what you're going to do each day. What is the main thing you want to achieve that day? And start to prioritize your activities. Does this activity get me closer to success, or does it get me further away? If it takes you further away, then it's not that important. You know, obviously we all have our, we must do certain things. There's a bill that needs to be paid. There's an appointment that you need to keep. That's fine. Those are things that must be done. But sometimes we busy ourselves with tasks. They're actually not really that important. And if they didn't get done for 6 weeks, the only thing you would feel is guilt for not having done it for 6 weeks, but it means that it's not that important. What tasks can I do today that's going to help me get to that life of success that I really, really want? That's the question that you need to be asking yourself. So, have I made room for success? Have I made room for success? Think about that. Think about it even from a travel perspective. You're going to go to a certain destination. You only have a limited amount of space in your luggage. So what do? Do you just pack everything in there and hope that they won't charge you for the extra baggage that you're taking with you? Or do you get selective and think, what am I going to need in the place that I'm going to? What will I need in the place that I'm going to? Think from the future. Don't think from where you are now. Think about what you will need and who you will need to be in the future and plan in that way. What do I do? Who am I? Who do I surround myself with? What do I speak about? What do I think about? What do I listen to? What do I read? Think about all of those things that you would be doing in your successful life. And anything that's not going to help you have that, you need to start thinking about making room. Success doesn't just happen. You have to work for it and you have to work at it. And those who are successful and stay successful do these things. They surround themselves with people who are going to similar destinations or have similar mindsets and can help empower and inspire them to keep moving forward. They educate themselves. They listen to other speakers. They have systems in place. They have routines. They have a morning practice. They create these things in their life and put them down as something that's so important that everything else is secondary. And by doing these things and getting to a regular habit of doing them, you will find success. So just last thing to leave you with is this question yet again. Just want you to get you thinking. Have you made room for success? Let me know, and I'll see you again soon. All right, bye.